So Social Security called me yesterday, and they wanted to know about my new baby. My new baby. I haven't had a uterus for over a decade. Yeah. Yeah, my identity's being used. Some straw man they made out of one of my last names. Because when I was growing up, I was adopted several times. My mom got married repeatedly. I had 3 marriages in my 60 years that were all short-lived. Yeah. Plus I have 2 last names, my legal name. So they've had a field day with this little old greenie. And they just keep on keeping on. And according to my friend with the FBI, he said don't file that document with the Board of Professional Responsibilities. But I kept trying to find a lawyer to advise me about that money. You know, I'd like to use it to get unhacked and get my whatever caused 7 years of my work history to vanish since I've been here. You know, I'd like to get to the bottom of all these weird-ass issues with my identity. I'd like to be able to use my phone and call home or watch a video without having some mailbox joke superimposed over the Alaskan Avengers video. Rubbing it in my face that they've been manipulating my mail and I can't stop them. Still waiting on to answer a FOIA on, you know, Crossville Post Office told me that somebody there filled out a form saying my mailbox was overflowing when it wasn't. So my mail was undeliverable, but that was only after they removed it from the USPS system, and Washington, D.C. had to put it back. Yeah, it's quite sophisticated hackers we got here. They manipulate the election, they make sure they get elected again. It's just so much. And they're targeting your granny, and they're targeting your kids, and they're false arresting you like Miss Nikki Davis for some Spanish lady with a different name, different ID, different everything. Pulled her over for a tag light, put her in jail, made her lose her job with her 2 little kids. She's definitely white as hell, but no, they've got her listed as this Spanish woman that steals boots from Rural King. It's just sick. You're all sick. You know, and this false arrest people, send the crises grant money with volunteer to false diagnose them so you can get them incarcerated in one of your self-enrichment homes for these different agencies that micromanage people 24/7 and make sure that they're mentally ill, even if you have to send them down to Moccasin Bend and shock their brain until they're gaga. You people are nothing but pure fucking evil. You're evil. You're damn evil. And it starts at the very top. The very top. And there's no one that's not involved. And I can't wait. I can't wait until Kash Patel comes and takes you all down. And for anybody that's been paying attention, you can either be witness A, the whistleblower, and witness B, and have no charges, or you can get indicted. Like I've been saying, I don't care. Nobody would be the mandated reporter. Nobody would help anybody here. You all went along with their crooked program to give our identities to illegals Make sure you got all these self-enrichment crises grant monies and government grant monies to fill your houses up. Fill your houses up with people that you have damaged. That you've damaged to the point they were normal when you started on them. But 2 or 3 years into being targeted heavily, yeah, anybody would go off the rails and look a little cuckoo. Yeah. I had a vagotomy. That means I can't control my fight or flight or heart rate and swallow food when you fucking target me. But you chose to give me a mental illness you chose to write to the FBI and tried to turn me into a different person 5 inches shorter, a felon on the right. You chose all these things you did to yourself. You chose it. You kept choosing it. All you had to do was take my police report about James Hargis hacking my bank. But you didn't. You didn't. And then when I brought you a letter saying I was declined for a new credit card due to identity theft, you flat refused. When I was being stalked and shot at until I had to flee my home, and it was on video, and I waited 3 hours at the Cumberland County Sheriff's Department for my report, so I would make sure that it had been taken and not just lie to me that it was taken, like always, like you do everybody. Oh, then the next day, Lieutenant Gary Howard just throws it out. It's not a priority if Gutierrez's men are stalking me in my own yard, coming back from the town council talking about the senior village getting set on fire, and nobody there to respond to the elders to evacuate them or put the fire out. You know what? This is the biggest cave system in the world. And the earth is shaking, and the Lions Gate is open, and it's going to swallow up this whole godforsaken place. From Middle Tennessee all the way to Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. It's just going to be the new Grand Canyon. Enjoy what you've stolen, because it's going to be a hole in the earth. All the houses you've stolen from all the American citizens that you were supposed to protect, that you targeted and destroyed like you did me. God help you all. I pray for your wicked souls.